Well, it says I'm broadcasting, but I can't see anything on the stream manager. Let's hope it is. Usually I can at least see some sort of movement. Well, you know what? If it's not broadcasting, I guess we'll find out once the VOD downloads, huh? Hi, guys. I need to get better at my intros, don't I? Is that just gonna be a thing? Just utter confusion. We're in our Minecraft world. We're working on some stuff with the villagers. Let's get rid of these llamas. We don't need them. We didn't need that wandering trader. Let's get some more iron. Mostly I'm just gonna bounce around and do some chores, get some resources, do some farming. If anybody has any questions, could do like a little impromptu Q&A. That's cool. Because I'm new to this. Nobody knows me yet. Oh. If we could get this iron golem in this hole, that would be great. There we go. Get the lead. Nice. This area is messy, and it's messy in the way that a lot of brand new Minecraft worlds are messy. It's hard to make them super cute right off the bat when you don't have a ton of resources yet, or experience, or good tools. And we're just really starting to get working on the good tools. So we're going to do a bunch of farming to get a bunch of emeralds from our villagers so that we can work even harder on getting the good tools. Get a bunch of wheat, feed a bunch of cows, get experience that way because we're only level 6 right now. And we're going to need more levels to try to enchant some of our gear. I think a good shovel and a good sword is definitely on the list of things to get soon. And then I'll worry about armor after that, honestly. I'd rather have good tools than good armor, because I've been playing it pretty safe so far. Yeah, I'm gonna try to reload my stream manager and see if it'll load the video part. Oh, there we go. All right, okay. So it is broadcasting. That's good to know. I was pretty concerned there. I was like, I don't want to spend the next 2 hours just talking to myself, man. I probably do that enough anyways. Let's be honest. Where are we? Need wheat there. Carrots there. I didn't want to eat them. I'd rather eat the steak. I feel like we honestly didn't plant these crops all that long ago, and they're already pretty much fully grown, which is fantastic. Love that. Oops. I broke that last one and it was not yet fully grown. I think there's a couple in these carrots that aren't ready yet. There we go. Anybody watching? Welcome. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. It's appreciated. Excited that you're here. Oh, and we are full up on seeds. You can put some of them away. And we're going to need to sell some of these carrots because now we're full. And while we do that, we can mend our axe as we sell the carrots. And then now that that's full, swap to the pickaxe. There we go. Perfect. That feels good to start getting a stockpile of emeralds. This is good. Das is good. Okay. Oh, I thought we had leather in there. But the leather that we have on us, we can use to make into books, because we're going to need a lot of books. So many books. So that we can buy so many enchantments. not grown. Some of these aren't quite ready. But you know what? I'm still going to harvest around them. Because I want as much growth as possible. And yes, I know I'm using my fortune pickaxe on the wheat, which is only giving me more seeds and not more wheat. But I want a gigantic wheat field eventually. And if I start now collecting a whole bunch of seeds, just a ridiculous amount, that's just going to be easier in the future. I think my only problem is going to be storing them until then. But we've already got a decently sized wheat field. I mean, it is not huge. It is maybe a tenth of how big of a wheat field I want. Nice. Okay, and then we had a row of potatoes just so that we could keep some potatoes going. And I do know that there's some potatoes over to the left too, closer to the water. Get some melons. Okay. Now we have so many librarians as part of our village that I don't think if it was to rain, they wouldn't work. They don't work when it rains. And so if it was to rain, the iron golems wouldn't spawn like they normally would, because a villager has to work for an iron golem to spawn. And they have to have worked the previous day. So like say it had rained yesterday, iron golems wouldn't spawn today in Bedrock Edition. And I don't know if it's that way. No, it wouldn't be that way for Java, because they have the scare tactic. Yeah, they've got the scare tactic thing going on. You know, we're going to take these carrots and we're going to sell them to a villager up in here. We can have a couple. We can have more than one villager locked in. Do you not have a job yet, sir? That one needs a job. I think this one needs a job too, yeah. Carrots. Perfect. Nice. Hopefully he sells golden carrots. That'd be great. And then all of these librarians are locked in. Look at that. Looting 3. Fire aspect 2. Protection 4. Silk touch. And knockback 2. And all of them at reasonable prices too. So I'm pretty happy about that. Alright, let's figure out what other 2 jobs we want these guys to have. The only ones in there that are locked into their professions are the librarians and that one farmer that we literally just traded with. So Mr. Buys Carrots Farmer hopefully is also going to sell Golden Carrots Farmer. So we have more farmer job blocks. So you know what? Let's just make it another farmer. Let's just make him another farmer. I don't have any more room up here. Oh, I don't need to save those. Duh. There we go. And the rest of my wheat is full. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take all this wheat out of here, because I don't really need to be keeping my wheat down here. And the seeds. I can't fit all that. I was going to take it up to the cave house. Why do us weird Minecrafters keep our potatoes? Maybe someday they'll give us something to do with them. But I don't think it's going to be anytime soon, especially since they had the April Fool's potato thing. What was that? Gosh, last year now. I sadly have not yet played it, and I don't know if you can even still get the April Fool's things after April Fool's. Okay, so we have another farmer. Excuse me. And another farmer. How do you still not have a job? I thought we only had 2 without jobs. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 farmers over there. Okay, so we still have 2 more guys without jobs. What? You all have access to these. They're easy to get to. You can even stand on them like you sometimes like doing. Okay, well, I've got 1 more composter and 1 more fishing barrel. Oh, and you know what? A blast furnace. Why not? You know what? I'd rather them have jobs other than farmers so that I can find my farmers that I want to sell stuff to. Perfect. Gosh, I thought there were only 2 without jobs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I guess so, because there should be like 16 villagers up here. And that makes 14, 15, 16. Okay, alright. I'm just being slow. Can you, even if you try real... How'd I do that, actually? Wow. You can actually get up over that. That's surprising. How am I getting over that? I should not be able to jump over that. Well, it seems like the villagers haven't figured it out, at least. Do we have a blast furnace? Boy. Okay, there we go. And another fisherman? Somewhere? Somewhere? I kind of want to get this toolsmith locked in so that we can start selling him iron that we cheese from the golems. There we go. Now we can sell him iron. Had to waste 10 emeralds to do it, but I think in the long run it'll be worth it. And there we go. We've got another golem spawning. Get my lead back. There we go. Okay, nice. And I should be working on digging this pit for the eventual farm. I just don't wanna. That sounds like a lot of work with only stone and iron shovels. There we go. 4 iron. Makes 58 in total. One, two, three, four. Did I just accidentally pick up a bunch of shovels? No? Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. That means our 4 other villagers that are down in the houses, they each have beds assigned. We're full up on 20 villagers exactly. And all 20 of them have jobs. So we can spawn up to 2 iron golems at once. If we had 30 villagers, we'd have a very, very small chance of spawning 3 iron golems at once. We're probably going to want more than 30 villagers in the eventual iron golem villager trading hall farm thing. Just so that we've got a nice central location near spawn, near where we've set up. Just a nice central location in the world to have a villager trading hall. Because who knows, we can go very, very far from here and end up building all over the place also, but just having it near 0, 0 feels like a good idea. And it's definitely not going to be at 0, 0, just near. I think a few hundred blocks is near. Honestly, anything within like 750 blocks is super close to spawn for me, because you can just run back and forth. I like the cherry trees in the distance. They just seem a little out of place. Oh, worm pigs. Oh, the baby's cute. I know I've said before they look like reddish. They look less reddish when they're out of the savanna biome. They look more orangey now. I like them better against this type of grass. The baby's pretty adorable. Alright, so I think maybe what we're working on is getting enough experience and getting a good shovel so we can dig that stupid hole that we should be digging. And, you know, this all started because we didn't want to terraform with crappy tools, and now we're taking on a project that is not the terraforming project. So I think we've made a full circle. We circled all the way back around to we procrastinated the thing that we should have been doing so much that we ended up having to do the same job to procrastinate. I think that's really an incredible feat that I pulled off there. Full circle procrastination. I'm sure I've done it before in my life. Alright, they're good. Let's go breed some cows. And see about getting a better shovel. I don't know if we're going to be able to get up to level 30 with the wheat that we have. Actually, I guarantee that we're not going to be able to get up to level 30 with the wheat that we have. It's not going to be enough. But we can get partway there, and look at how many cows we already have. Goodness, I have to turn down my headphones for the cows. And you know what else? Realizing how loud they are, I'm realizing that that's probably going to be pretty loud for you guys. So we're going to turn our friendly creatures down a bit more. Let's put them at 55. That's a little better. Alright, let's get a bunch more cows in here. Level 15. Where had we been? Level 12? Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, let's run around, collect our experience, give them a minute, because it seems like I'm not really able to feed them much anymore, and they need like a minute cooldown. Level 18. Alright. Gosh, we're getting up to just a ton of cows, which is so good. Remember to drink water, y'all. I have to remind myself. Doesn't seem like a bad idea to just say it when I remind myself to remind you guys. It's good for you. Gosh, I just thought, what if a creeper came and blew me up? Released all the cows. That'd be so bad. The gaining experience noise has been super weird. Did they change it? Like, does it sound normal to you guys? Or like the hitting a multiplier of 5 level sounds normal, but See, that sounded normal. The little ting, ting, ting. That sounds so weird. I don't know. I'm not over it yet. More cows. This seems pretty ridiculous. Level 22. My goodness. It's working. That's 10 levels already, and we just fed him a couple stacks of wheat. Gosh, there was quite a bit of experience hanging around down here. Alright, let's let them recharge for a second. Still have... We still have a couple stacks of wheat too. So not bad, not bad. This is so cute. This is so much better with the lantern. But I need to figure out what to do with this wall. I don't know what I want to do. Maybe I just need to like step back and stare at it as I try like 8 different things. Do I have a chest just hanging out in there? No. Okay. I need a spot to put all of my crops. Now I could put that in the storage room. But what fun would that be? Let's make a separate storage room. Real quick. Super quick. And I kind of want it to be over here. Am I going to have enough room in this rock face? I think I'll have a little bit of room. It doesn't need to be huge. This is really just a super temporary little base. And if I dig it down a bit, I'll definitely have enough room, I'm thinking. Oh, where's my torches? There we go. Let's make the roof that high. Why not? Nice. There's a little bit of coal down here too. Alright, of course we have to get rid of some stuff that we have on us just to be able to continue getting rid of more stuff that we have on us. Can hear a spider crawling around. It must be outside. And let's bring it one level down. And we can put stairs in along the top row. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Okay, gotta get rid of some of this cobblestone. So we are definitely still at a point where we need to be saving our cobblestone and all that jazz. Let's see if we can offload some of these seeds just into this box for now. Just to give us a little bit of room. Nope. Couldn't fit any wheat. Excellent. I love it. Oh, with fortune, so good. So good. Give it a little bit of patchiness, you know, so it's not all super samey. I usually end up trying to get kind of a decent amount of resources going before I start like really building and texturing and whatnot. And I'm just playing in my own style and my own rate right now and just decided to stream it. So maybe someday I'll do it differently, but you know, right now I'm doing it the way that I know that I have fun. Grabbed a piece of cobblestone from somewhere. Where did you get that, sir? Like a couple pieces, too. Alright, we're gonna need a lot more chests. We need to do some more wood chopping for sure. We're actually running low. Oops, I made it one too far, but you know what? We can always expand it. That's not that hard. And you know what? Let's just do it right now. We can put our torches on our pillars. Get rid of them up there. And it looks like this is about as far back as we're going to be able to go. We've hit a little bit of surface. Okay. Alright, we've got room for quite a few more chests. Good, good, good. And let's kind of do the same thing in here. Nice. I think I need to pull this back a step further though. Okay. And we'll take that stair out of there because it's not really necessary. Actually, you know what? If we put it on an angle, Yeah, that works. Do I have any more plain stone, or did we turn that all into stairs? Most is still just stone. We really need to find some dripstone so that we can get some lava going. It might be time for a try again adventure, because last time we went looking for dripstone, we didn't find any. We did find dark oak, pale oak, and we were able to buy a mangrove propagule from a wandering trader. So was it a useless adventure? Absolutely not. No, it was very profitable. But am I still a little bummed that we didn't find dripstone? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little bummed by that. All right. Let's get some chests in this bad boy. Let's turn all of that into planks. All right, so what do we got? Wheat, carrots, potatoes, beetroot. I don't think we need to go that hard. I think we can maybe give each one 2 chests. Seeds. Seeds, seeds, wheat, wheat. Okay. Let's leave at least a stack of what we want in each. Or at least a couple to mark them for now. Actually, do we have any more of those signs? That would be even better. Just mark it like we should. Yeah, we've got signs. Okay, okay, okay. Let's do it right. Let's do it right. Seeds. Wheat. Wheat. Nice, okay. Carrots. Oops, I keep forgetting to press enter first. Potatoes. And you know, we haven't even planted any beets yet, so I'm not going to worry about them. Potatoes. Seeds, wheat, carrots, potatoes, and we've got room for a whole bunch more chests in there. slowly getting organized. Okay, so now any seeds, wheat, carrots, or potatoes we pull out of this chest, put them where they belong. Even wheat bales. You know what? Poison potatoes too. They have a place in our heart. Seeds, wheat, carrots, potatoes. Oh no, you get to live in the bottom corner though. You don't get to live in like the nice spot. Seed, wheat. Is that all of it? Pretty sure all of our bundles are empty. Yeah, okay, good. Perfect. And we're going to reserve that top row for hay bales. It's going to take a real long time to fill that up, but that's where they get to live. Look at that. We've got a stack of iron ingots and 14. I'm feeling pretty good about it. All right, we are level 22. We need more wheat to level up. Is it daytime? No, it is not. I think we need a little more light in here. That's a little better. So let's work on getting our wheat field harvested. You know what? Maybe even a little bit more cleared out and bigger. What does it take to make a hoe? You know what? I've got a hoe still on me, and there are 2 stone hoes in here. Stone hoes don't really have a speed problem. They just have a durability problem. Well, hello there. Thank you for the arrows. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, so our wheat field's decent size, but we still need to finish planting it. Gosh, we've got enough seeds now. Let's just go grab a stack. Or 2. What are we doing? What are we doing? And look at that. And they're organized. Love it. Love to see it. All right, we don't need all that just yet, but we do need all that. Oh, phooey, we forgot planks for this once again. Spending a little bit of time around this and expanding it a bit is only going to help it grow even more, which is exciting. trying to still keep it looking at least a bit natural around the corners and stuff. And we'll fix that big straight line in a minute. Just trying to get out the main chunk. Look at that. We're just slowly working on the terraforming that we've been intending to do this entire time. Oops. Oh no! I was trying to make a new hoe and I should have been making a new shovel. Dirt, dirt, dirt. You know what? We can put that away for now. And I don't really need those either at the moment. It was a cow. Just saw something out of the corner of my eye and I was like, what is it? It's looking a little better. Makes sense why that juts out now. I really want to get better at terrain. I feel like I'm not super good at it, but you know, I feel like the only way to get better is probably to practice. So, you know, that's what we're doing. You know, and that doesn't quite feel right. So let's add, maybe? I think it'll probably look better once it's green and grassy. Time for sleep. Soon? Soon? When? What? Okay. All right, we've been streaming for an hour. Let's take a quick break and then we'll come back and get this field planted. But you know what? You know what? You know what? Before I forget, we're getting slabs. We're getting slabs for our water holes. And then we'll take a break. We gotta do it now. Otherwise, I'll forget. Okay. Slabs acquired. Oh, I had a hiccup. Slabs acquired. Game paused. See you guys in 10 or so minutes. Probably less, because I love this game. We're back. That took me a couple minutes longer than I meant to. But you know what? I got up and I realized I was starving. And I feel like you can't stream hungry. It's a rule I've just made up. It's just not allowed. It's just something you shouldn't do, you know? One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfectly in the corner. Cool. Remember to plug the holes. And let's remember to also plug the ones over here. I think we're going to need one over here. 1, 2, 3. We can just put... Oh, we can put the water back there, actually. So that when we put the dirt back, it's not as apparent. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And you know what we're going to do? We're just going to kind of sort of follow the outline here. And give it that little extra space around so that if, like, say, a zombie or a sheep comes by, they don't destroy our little bit of field there. And I could put stairs or slabs or something all the way around the edges. We just don't have that type of wood resources yet. And also, I don't know if I want to. I've tried that in another world, and it's kind of obvious from a bit far away. 2, 3, 4. You know what? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. One, two, three, 4. I don't want it to be perfectly square, but I do want it to use up the majority of the space that it can. And then we're going to build an upper layer field up here. Just to give it a little bit more dimension. we're gonna need more seeds. Luckily, us spending a little bit of time around here has helped that liven up a bit, grow up a little bit, and we can get plenty more seeds. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna use the fortune pick just because it's so much faster. If you can't travel in a straight row, I think it's a lot faster to just go through and do it by hand. Because then you can just hit it with the seed. Right trigger, left trigger, right trigger, left trigger. I am speed. Oop. Well, that was a failure. That one wasn't ripe yet. Getting wheat for our cows at the same time. To get more levels, we need 7 more levels until we can see what enchantment we can put on our shovel. And I know that there are ways to adjust the enchantment level, like with torches on the bookshelves and stuff. Like you block a bookshelf and it brings it down by, what, 2 levels or something like that? But a lot of the time it's not good enchantments. Like if it's gonna be Unbreaking 3 at level 30, but then like Unbreaking 1 at level 28, I don't even want to bother. Messed it up again. And we can get this side too, actually. We might as well. Masakwa. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is almost nighttime again. go. Nice. Okay. That's a whole bunch more real estate, huh? I mean, we said we wanted a giant wheat field. Well, we knew that was gonna happen. I think we're gonna have to go get more seeds. Or harvest more of these wheat plants. Kind of want to wait for them to all grow up though, you know? See how it looks. And we gotta get rid of that tree so that we can get a proper view. Yeah, that's a pretty big wheat field. And then once we do the upper layer a bit, I think that'll be pretty cool. And we're gonna try to bring down that hill a bit so that it's like another big step. It's gonna be a lot of work, even with a diamond enchanted shovel. It's a lot of work. I'm not sure we're gonna do the upper step right now though. I think I want to get these cows bred up again with the wheat that we've got in our inventory and see how far we get. What we should maybe do is put like a bunch of lanterns on all the spots where we've got our water sources covered up to help with mob spawning, and then also our wheat field can be nice and lit up. And it might look cool. And then I'm pretty sure lanterns take like a second to mine too, so if we're running through with a tool, like if we were to just put torches on them, you just pop them right off. But if I've got lanterns on top of each one, I think it takes a little bit longer to mine with a tool. Let's see. Because we're going to be using this Fortune 3 pickaxe to mine a lot of our crops. And I know that we won't generally be mining a wheat field with Fortune 3, but yeah, that takes more than just a second of running by. And that's with an efficiency 5 pickaxe. Let's make a few lanterns. Now that iron isn't too much of a worry, we've just got to like manually drag some golems over. We could also just buy lanterns from librarians. But then I'd have to run all the way over there. I always really love the aesthetics of lanterns in Minecraft. I need to get my hands on a couple stacks of them. Yep, and I can just jump right over it. Okay, perfect. If I couldn't just like pop right over it, if it like blocked me, I would probably not do this. I would rethink it. Workshop it. Now there's a water source up in here. And I think the next one is actually hidden under here. Somewhere back in here. Yeah, it's like right there. And also, the light will help it grow. So it's not a huge wheat field, but it's decently sized so far. I'm pretty pleased. I might need to go AFK around here when I'm not streaming to get it to all grow up so we can see how it really looks. All right, let's see what kind of levels we can get with the wheat that we have on us. And we only have 2 stacks on it. So I don't think it's going to be enough. Probably not. But holy moly, look at the amount of cows we have now. It makes a big difference because then you can just run through and breed up as many as you want at a time, pretty much. And it's almost like some of them are ready to go again by the time you get through everybody. Just running a bunch of circles. That's already 1 stack of wheat gone. Where were we? Level 23? Level 24? It's not going to be... 2 stacks of wheat isn't going to be enough to get to level 30. But it'll help. Around a bit. Get that experience. 25. Nice, nice. Okay. Just gotta run around and pick up the experience that's laying around. Because we can't see it anymore. Ooh, are we gonna have enough to get to 26? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Please? Oh, maybe not. I'm looking for any lingering experience. I'm not finding any. Darn. Okay, but 2 more levels. Not bad, not bad, not bad. It takes longer and longer the higher level you get. So, I'm not mad. But what we can do at this point is get some more experience from killing some of the adults. There we go, there's level 26. I think we've got enough in here that we can get some food, some leather. Ooh, they froze. So many. I do have some torches left on me. I just realized we never really fully lit up our cow pasture borders. I think we had run out of torches when we were working on it. Alright, that's a little bit better. Oops, I hit a baby. Don't want to get hit by a creeper over here, though. Let all the cows out? Oh, that'd be so bad. Alright, let's come back in the daytime. Let's go to sleep. Monsters. Put our meat in here. Got a whole bunch of stuff to get smelted still. There we go. Put the rotten flesh away. Put that away. Put all our dirt away. Alright, and let's kill some more cows because we have so many at this point. The meat grinder. Check for creepers. Oh, there goes our sword. Alright, well I guess that's that. What is that? Oh, there's 66 meat. Need to go make a new sword. I didn't even realize how low on health it was. Look at that. Full stack of leather. Let's go. Nice, nice. I used up all my iron on lanterns. Of course I did. You know what? We should check just to see what enchantment we're gonna get for the sword. Because it's either sword or shovel coming next. Sharpness 3, nope. We can get sharpness 5 from one of our villagers. Yeah, it's gonna cost us a whole bunch of emeralds. Oops. Wrong thing. It's gonna cost us a whole bunch of emeralds. But why waste 3 levels of enchantment? Fortune 2. I don't want Fortune 2 on that. That's a level 28. Oh. That's why. Fortune 3. Still don't want Fortune on it. I wonder if we made another pickaxe, would we get Fortune 3 on that? We already have a Fortune 3 pickaxe, though. Okay, well, if that was going to be a level 28 enchant on the sword... Sharpness 4. Okay. That's kind of what I was thinking. You know what? We do have our bow. Oops. We do have our bow. What could we get on the bow? Power 4. We don't yet have an enchantment for Power 5. That would be worth it to me, honestly. That could be real good. We don't have any other bow enchantments lined up with the villagers. So it would pretty much only have Power 4 on it, and maybe, well, mending. I'd love to put, what am I thinking? Unbreaking 3 on it, but we don't have a villager for that yet either. Maybe we try to roll for that soon. Because that could be really helpful. Alright, do we want to do the upper layer of the field yet? I kind of don't want to do that quite yet. We just did expand the field a bunch more like we said we were gonna. Let's kill some more cows. You know, I'm kind of wondering if we did do the sharpness 4 enchantment on the sword, would we get any other sword enchantments on it? That might be worth the risk, but maybe not if we can get power 4 on the bow, you know? It's a trade-off. Alright, level 27. I don't want to deplete the cow population too much. Oh. Oops. But honestly, I don't think we're in too much danger of that. It's just easier to kill them when the babies are all grown up, because then I'm not worried about accidentally killing the babies, and then I've basically wasted my wheat. Oh, that one just booked it. Oops, that was a baby. Whoops. Level 28, almost level 29. Think we can keep at it. Level 29. Okay. This is good. This is good. This is good. We're getting there. Starting to really decrease this population, though. They're no longer all shoving each other into my range, which is honestly the easiest way to do this, but we're so close. Oh my goodness, no way. Went through an entire other iron sword. So close. I think I just accidentally killed a baby off in the background. Oh, come on. Yes! There we go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Where's my escape? Okay. I think that's going to be enough meat to tie us over for a while. Oh yeah, look at that. Those are torches. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 stacks. Plus 2 stacks in here. 7.5 stacks of beef. Excellent. A few stacks of leather too for our book endeavors. And this is why I love to have a huge cow pasture that is just packed full. I think it's really great. Okay. Do we risk the sword or the bow? Sharpness 4 with maybe something else, or power 4. I think we've got to go with the power 4 because we already know that we have sharpness 5. down in the villagers. Down with the villagers. But we don't have power, and we have no guarantee that we're going to get unbreaking on the sword. So I think we've got to go with the bow. And that's it. That's all we got. Darn. Alright, well, what's on the sword now? Unbreaking 3. Okay. I could live with that. Unless they put, like, Bane of Arthropods or something on it to go with it. What about the shovel? I'm really hoping for an Unbreaking 3 shovel. Silk Touch. I like that. Except we already have the Silk Touch enchantment. And not Unbreaking 3. But, you know, it could always come with it. That's what's tough. That's what's tough. Alright, you know guys, we've been streaming for almost 2 hours now. And I'm getting tired. And nothing I need. But I'll take your leads. Yep, I think it's time to call it a night. And you know what I'm going to do? I am going to put myself in a little hole near this field for a couple days on the day counter before I go to bed. So that it has time to grow up. Oh gosh, I forgot about the ravine. How stupid. Oh my goodness. I completely forgot about the ravine that we covered up. What a winner. Professional. Absolute professional. That's ridiculous. I cannot believe that I did that. I covered this ravine. Okay, well, I'm not going to dig a hole there. That was great. That was great. That was so stupid. That was the dumbest. What happened to don't dig straight down? Okay. So we're going to hang out in this hole for a couple days on the day counter. All right, y'all. Come back for more stupid, idiotic moves like that in the future. Goodness, that was silly. I'm still laughing at myself. You guys have a good one. Leave a like or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube if you feel like it. It's up to you. Appreciate it if you do. And thanks for watching and hanging out. We have a good time here. And it's chill and it's fun. And this is my favorite game. Good night. Goodbye. I love you. Bye.